Thanks for joining me. If you've never seen one of my videos before, I really think the best thing I could do is, people sometimes from time to time say I repeat things. I'm forced to repeat this basic information about the cube because for me to get on to the next part, you wouldn't understand if I didn't just lay it out for you this way. So I think it's important that we always point out this cube. If you can't point out the cube to people, you're not helping. You're part of the problem. You're not part of the solution. The cube is on everything. It's that I think my videos are best served if I start out and I just dive right in. Like, for example, the man gets down on one knee and he opens up a box. The X is a representation of a box. The ring, 360. This is sex magic right here, the power button. You'll see the cube, the ring, and the eye. You put a wedding ring on, you graduate, you put the cube on your head. It's that everybody is cubed a ring. This is the wave. You'll see the wave is pretty much on everything. It's here. I got. I recommend that you guys make these boards. Like, for example, take a look at this. This is a piggy bank, and you see it says Jesus on it, and it has what looks like rings or something like that. Now, Jesus is a representation of the cube. This is a little mini Bible that I picked up, and it's got cubes all over it. I'm snipping it up to use to show you that it's just like the Minecraft cube. It's that time has made you a robot because everything you do will be on time. You'll bring your kids to school on time. You will pay your bills on time. You will get to work on time. Everything will be done on time. The first thing that needs to go in our society is time, and along with time goes money because time is money. And you can see over here, your DNA and the World Wide Web, these are all the sine wave, the X and the Y, the time and the space. You were born into time and space. You'll see the eye they'll show you is what they look, whether it's all a hologram or there's something really out there. They're showing you in every image of Saturn that there's an eye at the South Pole and a hexagram at the North Pole. A hexagram is this shape minus this Y right there. You add the Y, and there's your space. X would be the time, and you could also associate that X looking down on top of a pyramid. This is the sine wave. You're the triple X. The World Wide Web is conscious. That's the etheric plane. Try and understand what's going on here. The archons that have you trapped here with your reptilian brain have you in the etherical plane, and when you die, you think you go to the astral plane. Right now, you think you're in the material plane, and that the computer, transcends the dimensions because you have on your Wi-Fi connection and an Ethernet connection. They're watching you through this connection. You're wired nonstop to the computer. The computer owns you. You just can't see it. You're an expression of the computer. The sine wave is right there. It's your fucking DNA. It's that everybody really can't see it. Jesus is a representation of the cube. It's right there on the piggy bank. He's the black hole sun who's sucking your money out. You just can't see it. All your food is killing you. I could drag it across water using a neodymium magnet. I'm informing you, not at all asking you. If you haven't heard me yet, you're a silly human slave. You know nothing of truth. You need to unite peacefully for your survival. You were hexed all the way down to your DNA. But here's a cell. Take a look at this. This is a cell. See this right over here? Cell and organs destroyed. You see the cube right there? That's a hexagram. That's the Walmart logo right there. Can't miss it. Everything you know is a lie. The cube, the ring, and the eye is literally on everything. I'll remind you often, you're children of the forbidden fruit. You know the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. You're the apple of my eye. And the apple's on the teacher's desk. Harvard did a study and Stanford backed it up showing that drinking your baby's blood or injecting it will reverse aging. It's called vampire therapy. Look it up. If you find a law dictionary, you'll see the definition of a human is a monster with no inheritable blood. Cannot be heir to any land. This is crazy. And every time you pray to Jesus, he's the cube. It's the cube. It's rubbed in your face. He's got a halo above his head. That's the ring of Saturn. You're only kidding yourself. You become a cyborg with your cell phone with 2 cameras. You're the cyborg. The computer owns you and knows everything about you. Every time you use your cards and everything, you're so connected. You're just a silly human slave. You work for worthless paper backed by your own stupidity. You have gold fever virus. You let people die over this worthless paper. They can't buy an operation and they die. You have time virus. You will get to work on time, pay your bills on time. You have language virus. using your telepathy powers. Now you're using the language of the computer. You know, everybody knows what language you program in. You know, you watch your TV programs. You went to school and put that cube on your head. You were clearly fucking programmed. You were cubed, satanic. That's what happened to you. And everything you know is a lie.